If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Johnny Fastlane here. So, TeeJayX6 gets caught lacking, and Waka Flocka says he's dedicating the rest of his life to suicide prevention. Plus, YNW Melly's co-defendant gets released from jail. Let's talk hip-hop.
Fighting the goddamn linen, bro. You nigga fighting, god damn.
Alright, yo, this is hilarious, right? Because, okay, so that clip was TeeJayX6 just running out the mall in Atlanta, right? So the whole situation is, and I don't know if y'all know TeeJayX6, but he's a rapper from Detroit, right? Even though he's from Detroit, his flow and his style kind of sounds like Blueface a little bit, which is cool, right? But TeeJayX6, he's a scammer. Like when I say a scammer, like I mean like credit card scams, frauds, things like that, right? And that's like his brand of hip-hop, right? So, you know, rappers come out and they say, yeah, I was on the block selling crack, right? Or rappers come out and be like, yeah, I was pimping hoes, right? Well, he comes out and he's like, yeah, I've been scamming niggas on the internet since I was 12 years old from Twitter, and, you know, getting different people's credit cards. And he blew up with a song called The Dark Web, where he goes online and he tries to like grab people's social security numbers and blah, 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 right? So that's his whole persona, right? Like, you know how, you know, 6ix9ine came out, he's like, I'm big, bad, gangsta blood, and that's my persona. Well, TeeJayX6, his persona is being like a scammer rapper, right? Which is all good, that's his thing, right? But why in the hell did he get his hands on Lil Baby's ID and social security number, right? So he goes on Instagram and he's like, yo, I just got my hand on Lil Baby's ID and social security number. I'm finna be rich when I get that bank log, right? Which is funny as hell, right? So you guys gotta know and understand something about Lil Baby, right? Even though Lil Baby hasn't been in hip hop really that long, and even though Lil Baby is fairly young, he's also a real ass, street ass, hood ass nigga, right? He is nobody to fuck around with, right? And rumor has it, Lil Baby even had one of his own label mates beat up backstage, right? And y'all know who it is. It was a rumor, so I'm not gonna say the person's name, but the person is super huge and famous. Had the nigga beat up and stripped naked backstage a couple months ago just because, you know, he did some fuck shit, right? So Lil Baby ain't nothing to play with, right? So here goes TeeJayX6 in Atlanta. He's from Detroit. He's in Atlanta now in the mall, right? And it seems like some people, maybe they were Lil Baby fans, maybe they was Lil Baby friends or whoever, but they seen this nigga in the mall and got that nigga running, boy. And it's funny as hell because NLE Chopper says that he's the fastest rapper in hip hop, right? But I don't know, man, because TeeJayX6 was gone. He was out of there, man. But hey, he hasn't responded to that at all, and we just seen him do the running man in the middle of the damn mall. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so Waka Flocka goes on Twitter, and he's like, I'm officially dedicating my life to suicide prevention and mental illness. Y'all not alone. Waka Flocka is with y'all now. You have no idea how it feels to want to take your own life. My little brother took his own life, man, and I deal with it. I deal with this fact every birthday because his birthday is just one day before mine's, or one day after mine's, June 1st. This year, I'm officially accepting the fact that he's in a better place. Long live KO, right? And this is, you know, crazy because, yeah, I remember this, man. It was like 2013 when I was like on vacation in Jamaica, and yeah, Waka Flocka's brother committed suicide. And the thing is that he like shot himself outside, like in the streets of like where he lives. So when the cops found him, they found him outside. It wasn't even like he was in his own crib, right? And then of course his mom, Deb, you know, Waka Flocka's mom is, you know, a music man. She used to manage like Nicki Minaj and French Montana and everybody. So Deb was like, yo, you know, I lost another son. That's crazy. I think she lost her son before, like in the year 2000 from like a car accident or something like that. So she lost like at least 3 sons now. I mean, Waka Flocka's still around, but it's still insane, right? And I just think that it's cool that I guess Waka Flocka is like dedicating his life or trying to get into suicide prevention, because he knows how it not only affects the person who's depressed, who actually does, you know, hurt themselves, but it affects your family too, because you lose somebody that you really loved, right? So I really think that is dope. I also like the fact that Waka Flocka, you know, is now in a better place. And I could only imagine, man. I mean, it's 2000, so he lost his brother like 7 years ago, back in 2013. I could only imagine like losing a sibling. I mean, like, I don't even want to think about it, right? But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, yo, I never thought I would see this, right? But YNW Melly's co-defendant, YNW Bortlan, just got released from jail, right? I mean, y'all know the whole situation is that it was a crew: YNW Sack Chaser, YNW Juvie, YNW Bortlan, and YNW Melly, right? Basically, long story short, YNW Bortlan and YNW Melly show up in the hospital with two niggas dead in the back of their car. YNW Juvie and YNW Sack Chaser dead in the back of their car. They said they got into a drive-by shooting and their two homeboys were dead. Months after, the cops actually arrest YNW Melly and YNW Bortlan, saying that, nah, you killed them niggas and drove them to the hospital. Anyway, they've been in jail ever since, right? Ever since then, though, YNW Melly actually caught coronavirus and was begging and begging and begging to be released from jail, at least until the trial, right? But the cops are like, well, the DA is like, hell no, you ain't getting out of jail. I don't give a shit if you got coronavirus or nah, right? But it seems like, I don't know, YNW Melly might beat this because of lack of evidence, because YNW Bortlan just got released from jail, right? They didn't drop the charges or anything like that, and he has to stay on house arrest up until the trial. Who wins the trial? Who knows, because courts are closed still. But this nigga's been out of jail for the last 2 days on house arrest right now, right? He had to put up some property, about $90,000 in collateral, and he has to stay home. He can't associate with, there's a list of like 5 people on, well, 25 people on the court papers that he can't be around. One of those people is Soldier Kid, which is crazy. But you know, as long as he stays home and doesn't associate or contact any of the people that's on there, I guess he could just do what he got to do, right? He can leave his house for court appearances, and he can leave his house for work. And you know, he ain't finna go work at McDonald's. So what that means is that he can go to the studio, he can go shoot videos, he can like really jump back into this hip hop shit while he's on house arrest, which is insane, right? But hey man, that's all we know for now. YNW Melly is still sitting in jail though, waiting trial, and I don't think they're gonna let him out, but I guess we'll have to see, right? But let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell and follow me at Johnny Fastlane on Instagram. And y'all already know what to do. Peace.